me say low desire, we burn up like fire. Just give it to a man in the form of prayer. A sin is fire, we build a empire. Thanks and praise to the Most High God. To the Most High God. He bless us with love. He bless us with love and creation power. Wisdom is key, word sound is power. Haile Selassie, my the emperor. Love is the head that can't deceive.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Nilanjana Samabhasam Raviputram Yamagrajam Chayamartanda Sambhutam Tam Namami Shanaischaram. Om. Om Shanti, Om Namah Shivaya, Arsonist Fire, here on the way of Dharma. Now today we're going to discuss a very, very interesting topic of Shani Deva, also known as the planet Saturn. Please stay tuned to listen and learn more about this malefic planet. If you are a new viewer, please make sure that you do click the subscribe button. If you are a returning viewer, please make sure that you click the subscribe button and hit the like button. Now stay tuned. Guys, I want to tell you something before we continue. Kama Deva or Kama desire once woke Mahadeva or Lord Shiva from his samadhi or slumber in the abyss. Kama was able to arouse Mahadeva, and then Mahadeva ended up having a child with Lord, no, not with a child named Lord Kartikeya or Subramanya. This was done through the Devi or the goddess Parvati, which is nature. So guys, the sadhana that we share, the love sadhana that we share on the way of Dharma, please make sure that the person you are trying to enchant or attract into your life, please make sure that you love them. Please make sure that they meet all the criterion of the people that you want to have in your life. Also, you can skip the second instruction, because eventually, if you are a spiritual person, you will end up influencing the person to actually take your values and spirituality, especially with guys. Guys, men should be the leader, should be able to influence, not force, influence. There's a difference between that. You shouldn't be too harsh in trying to influence someone to your way of living. Just be there and be calm and be spiritual. Keep a high vibration, and automatically their thought patterns will rise up to your frequency vibration. So guys, that was the disclaimer that I was trying to share with you. Please be careful with the love sadhanas. These things do work, and they have a very, very powerful impact in people's lives. Mahadeva was once aroused by this karma deva or this karma desire. So guys, if you can't handle it, don't do it. These stuff that we share on here are quite dangerous stuff, intense stuff, and it's only after I've had many results with mantras and influencing people that I'm actually becoming aware of this. I've been sharing dangerous stuff on this channel. So guys, please be careful and make sure you don't harm other people or the other person or the next person. The knowledge shared here on the way of Dharma is not to be taken as gospel, is not to be taken as professional advice. Please seek professional advice where needs be. And then please know that I will not be held liable for any results that you have, negative or positive. Please don't hold me liable. Even in the next life, don't come to me. I'm just a messenger. Om Namah Shivaya. So guys, our topic for today, we are going to talk about Lord Shani, Saturn. Today it's Saturday, the day of Lord Shani. And Lord Shani, who is Lord Shani? Lord Shani is the Lord of discipline, the Lord of control, basically, the Lord of karma or karma. What actually is karma? Karma is a cause and effect for everything that you have done, an action, a word, a thought that you have sent out to the universe. It will come back to you. So that's karma. You having a conversation or a back and forth with the universe is karma. So Shani rules over karma. Let's talk about the stories of Shani before we go into detail on exactly what we are talking about. Lord Shani is the son of who? The son of Surya, Surya Deva, the sun. Lord Shani is a planet, a malefic planet in our solar system, Saturn. Very huge malefic planet, a heavy energy. In UFO terms or alien knowledge terms, Shani is a recorder, a recording planet, an accumulator of information. Just like we are accumulators of information, Shani is also a different perspective of the Most High creation or the Most High God creator, the origin of all things. So Shani as a recorder records what exactly? Records all of our deeds, all of our thoughts, all of our actions, past lives, future lives, present lives. Everything is being recorded by Lord Shani. Lord Shani is a recorder, an accumulator of information, the bringer of justice, and the balancer of karma, which is in actuality balancing of justice or bringing of justice. So guys, Lord Shani is a very malefic planet, a very heavy energy. He is a brother of Lord Yama, which is death. So they are interrelated. When you have a karma that's going to lead you to death, Shani will simply call his brother upon you. So these guys work hand in hand. I'm going to tell you something about Lord Shani. Guys, when we name our children, when we give ourselves certain names and titles, when we do what? Yes, basically when we name ourselves and give ourselves certain title, we should be wary of this Shani. Okay, like I was saying, we were talking about the mythology. He is the child of a son of Surya Deva, the son of the sun, basically. A recording planet. Lord Shani when Ganesha was still a child or born, Lord Shani placed his gaze or looked at Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, and then when Lord Shani looked at Ganesha or placed his gaze upon Ganesha, Ganesha lost his head and it was thus replaced with the head of an elephant. Now, this is symbolical. I know some of you will come here telling me about the different mythologies. There's different mythologies for Lord Ganesha of how he got the head of an elephant. But in other interpretations, to know of the significance of Lord Shani, you know that Lord Shani, when he places his gaze or focuses on your life, I'm sorry, you will lose your head. If it's ego, because that's what it symbolizes, the head of Ganesha, the original head of Ganesha. If it's ego, Lord Shani they will solve you, basically. Lord Shani will solve you. So he placed his gaze upon Lord Ganesha, and then Lord Ganesha lost his head. Lord Shani is a devotee of Lord Shiva. These two go hand in hand. And also Lord Kalabhairava. They go hand in hand. So guys, if you do have negative karma, Lord Shani will place his gaze upon you and you will lose your ego. Lord Shani is a very, very dangerous planet. When you name yourself or when you name your child, you should be wary of the numerical value of your name, basically, because Lord Shani brings delays, uh, creates obstacles, gives bad luck according to people's karma. Loss of love, delays in financial gains, delays in prosperity, delays in success. Basically, Shani can turn your destiny around. The Lord Shani is the Lord of destiny. If you are not careful of Lord Shani, Lord Shani will literally turn your life around. Even if you are the best person on earth, a very, very influential person, if by way of energy, Lord Shani decides to put his gaze upon you, you will fall, basically. You will fall. So, yes, guys, that's what I wanted to discuss with you. If your name has a numerical value of number 8, I'm sorry, you will experience delays in your life. If you sometimes, let me show you the many cases. Sometimes you might be fortunate because of your other numbers to be able to get finances in order, but you may not have something that you have accomplished in life for your generation. Sometimes you have something that you have accomplished for your generation, but then you keep on losing finances and you keep on having delays in your life because of Lord Shani. I have an example. Last year was Saturn retrograde. It was very, very rough on my mother because of her numerical values in her numerology. Lord Shani is number 8, basically, is the planet number 8 or the Graha number 8. Number 8 is a very, very karmic number, a very, very heavy number of balance and justice and karma. So if you have that in your numerological chart, best believe that you will have delays, you will have obstacles more than the normal person, and you may face many challenges in your life before you can amount to anything. So basically, that's what happens. So yes, and what else? During times of retrograde, the Saturn's influence can be felt by almost everyone. Last year we had a Saturn retrograde, and many people are complaining about 2022. It was tough because of Saturn retrograde. So, guys, Saturn is a very, very powerful deity, a very, very powerful graha or planet. You must be mindful of that. Be careful of that. So my mother has the number 8. It's been very, very prominent in her life. It's been very influential in her life, and she lost many things. Uh, Let me tell you of her story just now. In 20, I think it's 2013, my mom lost everything basically. I don't want to go into detail on what she lost, but everything in terms of finances. And yes, so she lost everything. She had a very, very supportive husband who worked and accumulated many things throughout the marriage. I always feel like more could have been accumulated if this planet certain influence was discovered long before. We would have been very, very far. So, guys, it also goes back to think of the royalty thing, because I come from a royal family, and white people took our stuff. So yes, I think we would have been having a better life now if it wasn't for the Saturn of the influence of Saturn in my mother's life. So yes, guys, she lost everything in 2013, and then she then gained it back in 2015. She lost her car in 2013. She bought a new car, uh, far better car, far better car than what she had. And then in 2020, in the lockdown, I did rituals for her for money, and then she lost the money. She also went on to lose her car, almost lost her car to the mechanic and so many other influencing factors like the evil eye and the ill wishes of other people. So, what was the cause actually? The cause was Saturn's influence. She accumulates stuff. She always has this powerful luck or fortune behind her, but then the planet Saturn's influence, it's always prominent and it's always showing itself in her life. So what happened? The car was then stuck in the workshop, in the mechanic's workshop. So I don't know what was he trying to do. Maybe he was trying to keep it for himself after a certain time to gain profits from it. But then I saw these numbers in her chart. I told her to do a sadhana. Then guess what? She didn't complete her payment at the mechanic for what was agreed upon. But then this year, last week, the mechanic is closing down the workshop because the rent is too high where they are renting. So the car is back at my house basically. So she didn't even need to pay the arrears, the money that she owes, but she got back her car. So it shows you that Lord Shani is there. The influence of Lord Saturn is there. And when you appease Lord Saturn, you will have fortune. You will be lucky. I have a story in 2021. I used to do Navagraha Sadhana and Mantra Japa. These two planets specifically, Mars and Saturn, these two planets specifically, I was able to do a sadhana on these two planets, and I was able to get a job in a few days basically. That's how powerful Saturn in combination with Mars is. Mars speeds up your stuff and then Saturn delays your stuff. So if you are able to pacify the evil effects or the negative effects, sorry for evil, some of you will be angry, the negative effects of Lord Saturn, you'll be able to do what? To speed up your luck and get the things that you desire. It's a whole Saturn. Guys, to discover all this stuff, comment in the comment section. Let's do a numerological reading. I'll give you my email. I'll link it in the description. You can either comment or send me an email to do a numerological reading on you. Do a numerology reading. Find out what are the energies that are impeding you in your sadhana, in your material acquisition in life, in your relationships, in basically any area of your life that you are feeling like you have hindrance or impediments. Do comment, do send the email. It's arsenest.fya@gmail.com, arsenest.fire@gmail.com, arsenest.fya@gmail.com. Send an email. Let's do a numerological reading consultation. You will know what's influencing you, what's hindering you in your life. So guys, it's very, very important. And also we can also check your name numbers. It is, if it's number 8, you might be having fortune behind you, but then you will have your name weighing you down and steering you away from your destiny. So what was I discussing? So the planet Saturn is very, very powerful, guys. Saturn can be appeased by many things, which are this anklet. I gave my mom an anklet. I prescribed an anklet for her. She wears it all the time. On Saturday, this is the color of Saturn, black. So when you wear this anklet, you are able to sort of get a pass. Black color is able to disguise or confuse the enemy or hide you astrally. So let's say we can also say that you are hiding from the Lord Saturn. Also, we can say that you are asking for fortune from the Lord Saturn. Subconsciously, we can say that you are doing what? You are blocking the evil effects or the malefic effects of the planet Saturn with this. I might be sounding foolish, I might be sounding crazy, like the normal people like to say, man, what am I doing, bruv? So I've been recording. No, I haven't been recording. Damn, this is stupid, man. Wow, guys. Nah, man, you see this Saturn planet? Man, so yes, you might hear that the audio is changing from the worst quality to the best quality just now, because I've discovered that I wasn't recording the audio all the time, meaning this mic has just begun to work. So yes, guys, that in a nutshell, that's what I'm saying. This will help you a lot to nullify the effects of Lord Saturn. I sell this for South African people. Please make sure that you comment, contact me on my email. I will sell you this and I will ship it to you. It will help you a lot. Also, what are the other ways to nullify or pacify the harmful, malicious effects of the planet Saturn? This ring. This is an iron ring. Iron is a sacred metal to Lord Saturn in Vedic astrology. Iron, I sell these at $50, of course. So guys, do comment, make sure that you buy these, and if you want, I can energize it upon your request. This is another one. Another thing that nullifies the planet Saturn is wearing black on Saturday and doing mantra japa of Shani. Nilanjana samabhasam raviputram yamagrajam chaya martanda sambhutam Tam namami Shanai Sharam. Om Sham Shani Charaya Namaha. And the other one is Om Pram Prim Praum Saha. Shani Charaya Namaha. And there's Pram, Praim, Praum, Prum, Praha. Yes, those are basically Shani's Bija mantras. So guys, this is what I wanted to discuss with you. The effects of the planet Saturn are quite overwhelming, and Lord Saturn is a recorder of your karma, both in the past and the present and in the future lives. So Shani will always be there looking and focusing in on your life, recording your deeds in life, making sure that justice is served or justice and balance is restored upon Earth or any planet in this solar system. So, guys, this is what I wanted to discuss with you. I also sell what do they call them? They call them bracelets, if I'm not wrong. It's a tiger's eye bracelet. I sell it at a fee for those of you who are in South Africa, and then I sell the brass bangle. I also sell the chakra bracelet. I also sell silver bangles and copper bangles. So guys, Om Namah Shivaya, Asenath Fire here on the way of Dharma. I hope that you found this educational. I hope that you derive benefit from this. And guys, if your name has a numerical value of 8, please make sure that you do contact me. We can change it to a more harmonious number depending or based upon your numerological chart. If it looks in a certain way, we'll balance it to be a certain way. Or if you don't want to change it, it's fine. If you want to experience the delays of Shani in your life, I'm telling you, you could be more influential, you could be more famous, you could be more prosperous, you could be having much more materials and luxuries in your life if it had not been for certain energies that are coming into play in your life. So, as a parent, you can either make a child or break a child. I remember telling you guys that uh, the subject of creation of life is a very, very sensitive one. So you should be careful of what you do in your child's life because you are molding a soul, you are creating a soul and bringing it into this life, giving it temperament, giving it a behavior, giving it a character. So please make sure that you do take care of these. Guys, I said it's the iron, I said it's the anklet, and the anklet also is also able to do what? To protect you from the ill wishes, the evil eyes of other people. So if you have this, guys, you have basically protection from the Lord Satan, protection from the ill wishes of other people. I sell this. Make sure that you do comment. Make sure that you contact me on arsonist.fya@gmail.com. This is what I wanted to discuss with you in a nutshell. The effects of the planet Saturn in one's life, the and also it's vice versa, guys. If you have a favorable Saturn, you can reach top positions very fast, attain luck. Like I told you, I got a job in like a few days. I did the sadhana on Saturday, I did the other sadhana on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I got the job and I was hired instantly. So, guys, it's very, very powerful. You can change your destiny with the Lord Saturn. You can rise very quickly to top positions. You can attain wealth and material gain very, very fast in your life if you have a favorable Shani, or if you can nullify the effects of Saturn. Om Namah Shivaya. Asenest fire. So yes, guys, yes, that's what I wanted to say, guys. Om Namah Shivaya. Asenest fire here on the way of Dharma. Uh, I'm still bored by the fact that all this didn't get good quality recording, and instead they got recorded on my phone. Anyway, it's it's on my ignorance. Yes, if I had been more observant, I'd have known. Guys, I'm working on something. Depending on your numbers, I think I can formulate certain asanas to strengthen certain characteristics in your psyche, in your mind, based on the numerological information. I can also prescribe certain asanas. I can prescribe mantras for you to chant based on your numerological chart. So many things can be done with this information, with this knowledge of self. And guys, just from the day that you are born on, I can know what comprises of your character, and which character or planet which is dominant in your chart. I can do what? I can tell you to strengthen those planets, to actually strengthen your character, basically. And then you do what? Let me show you an example. For someone born on the 21st, like me, the dominant number is the number 2. The number 2 is the moon, basically. So the moon is the planet moon, basically. The moon is responsible for mind power, for emotional, uh, for spirituality, and for magic, basically. If you want to be a more magical person by the influence of the moon, you strengthen the moon, and it will be much more easier to be more magical, to be less emotional, to be more mentally uh, powerful because of that. And also the one is the number of the sun. I can, guys, I can do what? Pacify or strengthen my sun, and then suddenly I'm able to do what? To be more attractive, to have more influence. Now the moon is also responsible for attraction. Now the sun is responsible for what? For influence and fame. I strengthen the two, I become famous. I become more sociable, I become more attractive. I become more strong in mind and imagination. And in imagination, I strengthen so many things in my chart just based on that. So guys, and also for what? When you combine the two, it's 1 and 2, it becomes 3. When it becomes 3, it becomes the number of Jupiter. I become what? I become easily, I become more expressive when I have those two numbers in my chart. I become more expressive. I become spiritual because why? The number 3 is responsible for the love and desire of religion or higher spiritual power. I become more spiritual, I become more religious, I become more efficient in chanting mantras, I develop a creative power, I become an artist. I'm able to do many things basically because that's my character basically. I can make music. Some of you do go to my channel. I can make music. I have the love for religion. I have creativity. I'm more creative, but not in terms of art. I'm 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 more expressive, and I'm more social. For those of you who've met me in person, you can tell that all I'm saying is true. So guys, The numerological information, it's vital. It's very, very imperative that you know. It's a word that I learned from my English class. So guys, it's imperative that we get to find out these qualities of ourselves, and I get to know how to use this information for my advancement in the spiritual path. Guys, make sure that you do subscribe, make sure that you do like, make sure that you comment and get a reading. I said contact me on arsenest.fya@gmail.com. It's arsenest.fire@gmail.com. Om Namah Shivaya.